G'day, g'day, welcome to a 1v1 on Farmland, and we have Greek393, also known as Greek Vengeance, on the Japanese team, and on the other team we have Dandy on the USA team, both of them from Australia, and we have Hansi here once again.
Yes, g'day everyone, and g'day Strat29, g'day Dandy, g'day Greek, and g'day anyone else who's watching. I think I just said g'day to absolutely everyone in the universe, but Dandy is going left with a regular squad and also to the middle. He waited a long time to move to the middle, so I believe Greek will get there first. He's also bought a rifleman and an SMG soldier here at the moment, and Dandy is currently running along with sandbags, so I guess he's already placed those sandbags down, knows where he's going to want to go. So the western point is where Dandy's going, and the eastern point is where Dandy's going, but he's also sending 4 troops to the middle. What about Greek?
Greek's just gone one assault squad, actually another one, so he's got 2 assault squads in conjunction, and he is not going to the center, he's just avoiding it. He's running through the greenhouse. In fact, he's actually running into the building area past the middle flag in between the eastern and middle points. He's got one guy now onto the zone B on the eastern point. Only one guy is playing very strange. He's sending everyone, he's sending the whole 2 squads down through the greenhouse to maybe use as a springboard to attack the center and the eastern point. It looks like it's doing okay. He's getting a few nice flank shots, as he's got only one guy on the western point just behind the stone wall in the usual MG position. So he's not really going for the flags. Is Dandy got anything coming to the eastern point?
Dandy has only gone the regular squad, but it looks like Greek is actually maybe just trying to secure the areas around the flag before he secures the flag, which is always a very good option, but I would not say so in a 1v1, as I see an assault infantry soldier just get shot down by a Grand, so I don't really know what he's doing, but he has captured the eastern point, and Greek is going to be the first one to control a zone, as Dandy shortly caps the western point straight after him. And the middle currently is ticking up for Greek as well. That was a very, very unlucky there. The crush from the house, I believe, was it? Or was it something more towards the greenhouse?
Oh, it was that greenhouse, definitely. You don't want to be putting troops around this greenhouse. It's a notorious one. And even the small arms fire will knock it down and kill all the infantry, crushing them, basically. As we see Danny now reinforcing position in the housing area just before the greenhouse, where Greek was exploiting that area. So it's actually worked quite well for him. He actually got a good flank in the center, nearly killing that MG from the side, forcing that MG to get into cover with multiple angles being shot at him. As in the western point now we see another assault squad coming to the western point. Quite a standard, I think, for the Japanese at the moment, I say. Because like marksman maybe the next big thing. But 3 assault squads in conjunction, 300 MP for the Japanese, a very cheap way to push onto the flags.
Yeah, definitely. I believe that tactic from Greek has paid dividends, because now you can see Dandy is forced all the way back, with Greek having troops scattered throughout that greenhouse area, I guess, or maybe 1 or 2 soldiers just around. But yeah, it's definitely forced Dandy on the back foot through an area where you'd expect Dandy to come through from the USA side. You'd expect him to be very, very aggressive through there. He's just also bought the 30 cal squad and another regular squad, and over on the eastern point, he has just got some SMG guys floating around at the moment.
Okay, on Greek side, no one-pointer special buy yet. He might not be on the ball right now, as he is quite out of practice at the moment, so he hasn't been watching his timers, but he's just got another assault squad. So this is 4 assault squads in conjunction at 400 MP. It's turning out to be a spam strategy for Greek at this stage, and he's sending this assault squad down to the eastern point to secure it. So he's not trying to overextend and attack the western point right now, as we see Dandy coming into the center with a full squad, and I think he may be able to get it, because Greek has nothing really into the center point other than the guys in the greenhouse. Is Dandy coming in with anything else?
I guess it's going to be a very, very infantry-based game at the moment, because both players are just heavy on the infantry. I see something in the background. Dandy has bought an M1AT gun. So there you go. There's an M1AT gun in a 1v1, which is not something I'd recommend, but if it works for Dandy, it works for Dandy. I guess it's going to take out the inevitable Hargo and the inevitable light vehicles with ease. The middle is currently being capped by Dandy. The eastern flag is strongly in the grips of Greek. The western flag sees a little bit of a skirmish from Greek at the moment, nothing too serious. It's 9-0. Greek leads. Has Greek got anything else coming?
Not at this stage. I see the M1 now coming up, so Greek definitely knows it's there, because he's got the greenhouse, or the building area near the greenhouse, infested with troops, so you can see towards Dandy's spawn and also now to the center, and he's now going to try, it seems like he's going to try flank that N1. Not sure if that's actually a very good buy versus the Japanese too. And on a map like Farmland, there's not too many good angles you can get. You can pretty much only cover one flag at a time, and a Hago can quite easily go flag to flag and avoid it M1. And really versus a Hago or versus the Japanese, all you really need is an M3, the lighter version of the USA light tank. So the M1's a bit of overkill. It's pretty much only to counter the Cheeky or the Chinu, but I don't think Greek will go there. As you can see, he's sending a Hago down the field. What do you think the chances are of Greek taking out the M1? I'm guessing, my bet is Greek is going to charge that Hago at any moment.
Yeah, I'm thinking he's going to charge that Hago, but just on the M1 AT gun buy, the M1 AT gun is actually 225 MP. Now, if I've got my numbers correct, here we go, AT grenade, beautiful, wow. That is very, very nice work there from Dandy, very, very good. But as I was saying, that allows Greek, he could have gone a Hago and a recruit squad, which means he could have pushed at that western flag with the Hago leading the charge and a recruit squad there to just come in and mop up and get into positions of cover. So it's a really, really weird buy from Dandy, but I guess it's working so far, even though it hasn't shot.
I guess the buy wasn't working, he just got lucky with that AT grenade. But it's all about efficiency of troops, as he said, the Hansi, really just sending your units to the battle straight away, as the M1 is pretty useless at the moment in that position. You'll see M20 coming down in this position. I hear an AT rifle. Yep, that's definitely an AT rifle, and it's got the engine of the M1. As the Japanese, yeah, you don't really want to be charging your M20 down the field with someone with the AT rifle. And I think it's decrewed, it's gone flaming. No, it's still there. Perhaps he can get I find, there it goes on the side. I find in Assault Squad 2, I'm not sure if you experienced this as well, if you damage the engine, you can't actually shoot it again, it won't hull damage to that area, so you've actually got to shoot another portion of that tank or vehicle. Yeah,
no, definitely. Once you take out the engine of a tank, you do actually have to shoot at a different area. You can be lucky enough, say if you're using a Lukes to, for example, take out a Sherman and shot the Sherman's engine, you could obviously keep shooting it with the AA because it's going to hit different parts of the Sherman. But if you are, for example, right there, using the AT rifle, if you shoot at the engine again, it's just going to bounce off and do no damage. You can't cause that engine to catch fire with a secondary AT rifle shot. But wow, I don't know if Dandy can see them, but I can see that Greek has a lot of soldiers behind Dandy's line, or maybe just the one, which has been found now. But I just see a few red lights flashing up every now and then as Dandy looks like he's going to try and take this house area, but Greek is very, very persistent, does not want to let go. The eastern point belongs to Greek, the middle is being capped by Greek, and the western point currently is being capped by Dandy. Is there anything else that Greek is doing?
Oh no, he's really playing this center of the center point and eastern point, just that housing area. He's just infesting that and the greenhouse area. But now he's kind of escalating it towards the western flag. He's sending a full, I think it's a paratrooper squad, no, it's an assault squad once again, and oh no, it's a paratrooper squad as well with the assault squad attacking. And he's got the MG in a decent position right at the back here, being able to pin down or use it as a springboard to assault the western point. And looks like Dandy only has a few ragtag troops guarding it, and the M1 has been repositioned. Greek has noticed this because I can see it myself. So yet again, the M1 AT gun is probably going to be quite useless, as Greek will probably not charge a Hago down this lane, as it's going to be a 3 cap, and it doesn't look like Dandy can come back from this, as another Hago is coming to the right side, perhaps to just seal the deal.
Yeah, Dandy was moving that M1 AT gun, and I do like the M1 AT gun. It can obviously fire HE shells and AP snipe, but the thing is, it's so much bigger and bulkier than a miniature M3 AT gun that it's not really going to be able to maneuver quickly, but the engine damage goes up on the Hago. Wow, he really, really reacted there at the very right time, did Dandy, as that was getting a little bit hairy for him there. Wow. He's also brought up another an airborne squad to the center. I really don't think he's going to be able to cap the middle. It's 27-2. Whatabouts is Greek doing?
It's just the same. It's just assault squad after assault squad, maybe with the paratrooper in there and maybe with the Hago in there. Really playing how Japanese, I guess, is played optimally, in my opinion. Using the lower tier units, the Hago is very economically priced, and the assault squad as well. So just charging him in, not just charging him in, I suppose. He's actually using the right ways to attack, going through the housing area, flanking Dandy's units. So we see a Sherman out, or this is a Croc, Croc out, which is actually the time when USA can fight back versus the Japanese, and I don't think Greek will have that much MP to counter this Croc right now. Perhaps maybe a Chinu, or even maybe bank for 75mm AA, or even a Kamikaze, as I actually haven't seen Greek spend one special point. Oh no, sorry. He's got 4 or 5 MGs in the center. That's definitely the home guard. So this is the only special point I've seen so far. Perhaps the Croc can come back or really make Dandy come back from this game.
Yeah, well, the thing is, the Croc has done its job, obviously, over on the western flag, but that MG's still alive, and I think I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 MGs currently out from Greek Vengeance, so that really means he's locking down the middle of the map. He's got machine gunners everywhere. That Croc can get close, but Dandy and I don't know if there's an AT man. Obviously, you can tell me, but Dandy does not know. He doesn't want to risk it. Actually, there's a 7th MG there, as the paratroopers have 2, and he also bought another one, and the paratrooper nearly gets off an AT grenade there on the Croc. But he's going to also have to move up these SMG troops he's got in the backfields. He needs to cap a point very quickly because it's 38-2. Dandy needs 48 points. Greek only needs the 12. Has Greek got anything for this flame tank?
No, not at all. He's just, I guess, controlling the map with his infantry at the moment. Dandy playing very cautious with his Croc. I suppose that's a decent play because he doesn't know what's there. Greek definitely doesn't have anything to stop it now, not even AT infantry. So perhaps maybe a risky play for Dandy would have paid off, but I guess he would have not known that. But at this stage of the game where it's 40-2 and he's down so much, I'd say just throw caution in the wind and just try to get lucky.
Yeah, no, he definitely needs to try and get lucky. He's bringing up an assault squad for what I believe will be a rush on the center flag. He needs to flame tank. He needs to go and use the flamethrower to take out those MGs.
Yeah.
The MGs aren't going to shoot at the Croc, and he's going to see that. They're only going to shoot when they see the infantry, and he's probably not maneuvering as well as he could. He probably could maybe just direct control a little bit, and then quickly, yeah, he's definitely showing that side armor off to Greek side as well, but he could have thrown the infantry in and then maybe gone through the middle and flamed. But yeah, it's 44-2. He needs this middle point very, very quickly. Has Greek got anything that can counter this Croc?
He's got a 75mm Type 90, not the AA version, but the heavy AT gun that just gets moved by the 2 infantry there. So it maybe I'll take out a Sherman, not at maximum range, but it's a good shot. Let's see what happens. But this is a nice flame. I saw that 4 MGs down. He should have done that much earlier, but oh no. In that risk, he has got killed from the side of the 70mm gun. But if he did that sooner, that AT gun wasn't there to protect it.
Yeah, he really should have acted just a little bit quicker than that. The western flag which Dandy was holding is also currently slipping towards the Japanese hands. It's 2-47. Greek only needs 3 points. There's an assault squad running around back here from Dandy, but I really don't think he's going to be able to muster anything, as he's not assaulting the west. He's just skirmishing around the middle and really not doing anything on the west either. Dandy says GG. I think I'm going to say GG as well. Strat, anything? Has Greek really done anything amazing in the last 30 seconds? No?
No. So that's a GG. Well played to Greek, and good luck to both these players in the tournament.